is where we left off. And today we're going to work on our Sandra Silberzweig drawing, and we are going to think about color. Now, I don't know what you have at home. I don't have a lot of things at home. I do have crayons, I do have markers, and I do have dot markers. So you use what you have, and I'm gonna do some crayon resist, and just a reminder about that. So with the crayon resist, I like to add patterns in because that's what she did. She added all different kinds of patterns in her picture. And so I'm gonna use my crayon resist to add the patterns, and then I'm gonna put color over top of it using marker or crayon, not crayon, marker or paint, dot markers. The one thing we need to think about when we're doing our patterns is there's so much color and so much going on. It's kind of important that the background stays the same on both sides. That's the only thing I'm gonna ask that you keep symmetrical is the background. I'm noticing something I forgot to do yesterday, and that is divide her down all the way. So I just finished that part. So you can do that too. I'm gonna add some yellow in this. It is kind of important though, if I put yellow on this side, that I find somewhere to put it on this side, even if it's just outlining the eyeballs there. I like to do something like this in there, because if you looked at some of her work, she has lots of patterns and textures on her faces, and there's like almost no room for anything. There's so much going on. Let's see, I would like to use a pink. I'm gonna stripe this eyeball. This eyelid is gonna look like she's got striped eyeshadow on. So then I'm gonna do this right there. So notice even my eyes aren't gonna be the same. And that is the fun part. It's so creative. You can be so creative with this. I need a blue. I want to do blue right there. Blue, 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 blue. And maybe I'll polka dot inside here, and that will be blue. You're like, what? You're not gonna leave that white? No, I'm not gonna leave it white. I'm going to put some colors on there. Maybe I'll do some blue down here for some pattern. And I feel like I need blue somewhere else. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do some blue. Stripe and a zigzag, and 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 zigzag. There we go. Okay, the other thing that is fun to use is magic white, because when you do end up using it, you end up forgetting where you put it. So I'm gonna put a bunch of dots on here with the magic white, like white freckles, all down the side of this face. When I add the dots tomorrow, then it's going to look quite fun. So I've got white on that side. I'm gonna go ahead and do some white on this side too. That just makes my whole picture look kind of cohesive. I'm gonna do a little bit of white shading on the lips by putting some on the very top and on the very bottom. I might use some green now, because I've not used any of that. And maybe we'll do right above here green. And I need something else over here to be green. I don't want to put it right there. Maybe I'll make, oh, I already have something down there. Oh, I know what I can do. I can add some green stripes in between here. And that's my green. I feel like I need another color. I feel like I need a red. Let's use red, and I'm gonna use red. I'm gonna put red right through here. Those look like party hats now. And I might do some red on the lips also. A little shading, so when I do my color over top of it, it shows up. And maybe we'll do some little hearts in between here. I think I need a little bit more red up here. Do some lines. Okay, I do think I need some patterns and things down here, and I'm gonna keep this the same all the way across, so I am gonna make my neck symmetrical. That is an artistic choice of my very own. You can do what you want on yours. and make it however different you want to make it. That is completely up to you. Now, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the dots over here like they were here. I just think it'll look kind of cool. And then I'm gonna do this over here. Nice. Now in the background, remember I said it needs to be the same on both sides. So whatever I do back there, I need to keep it the same on both sides. I'm going to use, I've not used any dark purple. So let's use a purple, and I'm just gonna make, whoops, I pressed a little too hard. I'm gonna make some lines that go like this. Now it's looking like hair, isn't it? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. And I'm going to do some really bright, no, I don't want to use the bright orange. I want to use a light purple. So 2 kinds of purples in there. Just like that. And that is all the part I'm going to do for right now. We'll talk about the next part tomorrow.